Getting a haircut is one of the fastest and most convenient ways to lift your spirits. It makes you just feel great when you get a good haircut.
Just kind of getting back on my feet.
Being a barber is something you get to do it every day and all the time. So we definitely feel that we're helping to lift the spirits of our community as well as maybe fill a few bellies at the same time.
Well, today we're giving back to the community. This is our first annual giveaway turkey, and we have free haircuts as well going on.
Well, there's a lot of people who need a boost, a pick-me-up, so to speak. People like to look their best around the holidays.
If you know how to conquer salt and pepper, you can conquer everything.
You can conquer everything.
This is a neighborhood I grew up in on the west side of Indianapolis, and we want to teach our kids, our student athletes, this is a way to come back and give back to the community.
Thank you, kind sir.
Oh, it is super max our expectations.
It looks like every chair is filled. I think I've seen them empty those chairs 2 or 3 times. So
Extras.
We only did a max of 40. Just like this is our first year, so next year will be bigger.
I'm always wanting to be a part of anything positive that we could do in our community, especially if it involves haircuts. We're in.
A massive police presence at an apartment complex off 82nd Street Tuesday afternoon, where a man was shot after forcing his way into an apartment complex. He later died from his injuries.
The suspect had a female inside the residence at knife point. Officers gave that individual several commands to drop the knife, at which time there was an officer-involved shooting. One officer from the IMPD and one officer from the Lawrence Police Department fired their weapons.
The woman in the apartment did not suffer serious injuries. Investigators believe that suspect was staying with that woman. Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Chief Chris Bailey said this incident started 10 miles away at 9000 Wesleyan Road off Michigan Road, where several shots were fired.
Once on the scene, the officers found an adult female located with injuries consistent with a gunshot wound, and she was transported to a hospital and is currently in stable condition.
Chief Bailey said the suspect and victim knew each other, and this was likely a domestic dispute. A rifle was found at the scene. Officers noticed the suspect leaving that scene in a maroon Dodge Ram truck. It's not clear how many officers were chasing the suspect or what roads the suspect took during the chase.
A Lawrence Police Department officer and a deputy with the Marion County Sheriff's Office in marked police cars located that vehicle moments later and attempted to stop the vehicle, or the truck, with their emergency equipment. The driver did not pull over and led officers on a pursuit.
The campers I spoke to say that camping is a crucial part of the 500 experience.
The camping experience is part of the Indy experience as far as I'm concerned.
The atmosphere, I mean, you see so much here that you wouldn't see if you were staying in a hotel.
Right next to the track, I can hear race cars right now. Exciting. You just walk over to the track, not have to deal with traffic.
These campers are experienced with about 50 years between them. They say they plan to stay, but will just grab their stuff and bail if the weather gets unsafe.
The plan is, I think we got a good setup here, that this little tent has a big canopy over it. We'll jump in my car if we have to.
I really don't worry about it too much. If it happens, it happens. There's ditches around. I'll go hide in a ditch.
If it gets real bad, we'll make a game time decision. In the past, we have tented in the rain before, so we'll see it through.
Ultimately, these guys say they enjoy making friends and memories while camping race weekend.
We've met some really great people here from all over the country and internationally, and get to swap some stories of all of our times at the track.
You can see downed power lines everywhere. First responders, officers, they are here trying to get a handle on the situation. They are expecting it's going to be days, weeks until this is truly cleaned up. There are machines out already trying to pick up the pieces tonight. We have not yet gotten to the media staging area to get much more information for you guys, but from driving around Winchester, we've seen a significant amount of damage with the downed power lines, the downed trees. There have been some buildings that have collapsed. We saw Goodwill had a significant amount of damage done to it. That it seems like it is metal. There's some on the ground next to us here. That it seems to have been ripped off the building. If you can see on the ground, this seems to be the side of a building. This might be a tarp that caught onto these signs, but I mean, you can see that things are almost completely on the ground here.